Thank you, Georgia, and thank you, Arts on Site, for having me. I am really thrilled to read this new work to you. So here we go. The shape of you both as stranger and self. The shape of you, my dear and daunting womanhood, is an audacious full moon. You take up your rightful place, hovering without hesitation amid the faded black absence we named night. You swing between the stars, booming with laughter and blossoming with possibilities. Your playful grin shifts upon each appearance, yet you remain unbothered by cyclical change. And with the single tilt of your chin to the side, you throw off even the darkest velvet sky and confidently drink in the dregs of dawn. Meanwhile, I shrink away from your lunar luster with sweaty palms, rummaging my hands through the dirty strands capping my head, desperate to detangle my guilt for not waking up earlier, for not doing more yesterday, for not having loftier goals, for not truly believing in myself. This is my morning routine. This is how I greet my limbs each day, opening these pores to the harshest heat of self-deprecation, allowing its blaze to crack creases in my once cemented confidence, slowly becoming a bystander within my own being. Under the glare, I am too blinded to recognize the perfect attendance of this ritual and the consistency to which it is causing the unlearning of myself. Yet you, my bittersweet womanhood, watch me melt into fear with a fascinating wonder. You do not comprehend why I am terrified of being a mother. You claim it is my calling, but how can I begin to bring anything new and good into this world if I cannot stop decaying? To this day, I have only carried my hard work to full term. She was birthed bloody and screaming, but with wide green eyes, foggy yet flecked with possibilities. I named her perfection. I weaned her with patience, never realizing she was a glutton, taking all I had until there was nothing left to give but promises that I would do better. I eat these words with a dry mouth for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, hungry to finally take up residence in my skin without regret, to feel like I am in an endless summer known as self. However, I only find myself still afraid of embracing my sensuality as a woman. For I only know you, my dear womanhood, by name and not by experience. The way you confidently enter the room swipes the inhale from my lips. I greet you while I am still sitting down, crossing and uncrossing my legs, eyes burrowing into the thoughtful nothingness, clasping with my hands in my lap. I catch your name as it bounces off your candied tongue. Carefully, you begin to listen to my body and what it refuses to say. I silently praise your unapologetic nature when taking up space. And when I say praise, I mean I envy how you befriended acceptance so easily, as if breathing wasn't hard enough. You seem to be unfamiliar with self-sabotage, you saint, offering soul to body in holy matrimony, while I am orphaned by divorce between mind and muscle, curve and conscience, only in tandem long enough to respect their collected responsibilities. In this tender fragility, I introduce myself to my thighs with a professional handshake, a firm grasp released as quickly as it began. I try to keep my hips at a distance, twisting and pulling out of my trunk, forgetting how they are the ones holding me. They are the roots and I am the branches. I honor my chest with an appropriately structured email, only sharing what is necessary, not allowing any space for confessionals such as this, my beloved body. I always thought you were an inconvenience, a hiccup of unnatural proportions. I am sorry. My crevices often make me weary. I am afraid of falling too quickly into love with myself, and so I keep a distance, afraid of touching my corners and getting pricked, hesitant to trace my own perimeter, fearful to call my skeleton into unity. as if the bones might creak too loudly if I were to pull my limbs in as close as I wanted, wedging words of worth in these joints, stuffing cotton compliments in my ears to drown out all the noise. I gulp for a sliver of stirring wind. My fingers strike up a melodic tune, playing the rhythm of dissatisfaction across my midline, prodding and pricking at my belly. This hymn of disgust goes on. Until I weep, until I scratch at my scars until they bleed, until I stop bleeding and feel like myself again. Only to wonder which part, the bloody tears or the residual acceptance, is actually the woman I am most often. But you, dear womanhood, are never restless waiting for me. Although my growth looks like broken mirrors and crumpled pages, you are not humiliated, but instead wait humbly for me to embrace you with pride. One day I will not shy away from your splendor, but until then I will still be your pen pal. I anticipate reading your love poems to me, soaked in hopeful confidence that soon I too will let my body speak for itself. In that native tongue of self-loving I have for so long forgotten how to speak. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow.
Woo, woo, woo.
Wow, Kristalyn, that was amazing. That was incredible. I got shivers multiple times. Yeah, there's something about your writing and the way you delivered it that's really physical. I know you're a dancer, you're a physical person, but it was very textural. I really felt it. Yeah, it was incredible. Thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you have a book coming out at the end of the year. That's
I do.
amazing. That's so exciting. Is it your first book?
It's my first one I'm seeking third-party publication from. So the first two I self-published, just trying to get them out to family and friends. But this one I've really been taking the time, especially with how much time we've had, just to reach out to some publication companies and see if it can get on a local bookshelf.
Amazing. Well, I hope so. I want it on my bookshelf. Yeah, you really, yes, as a woman, I really am feeling you. And I think a lot of people here tonight are too. I'm going to read some chat box love for you. Stunning. Good shirt. Wow. Beautiful. Can't wait to read The Shape of You. Thank you and congratulations. Congrats on the book. Many, many congrats, my dear friend. Great to hear it off the page. That was from Nate. Go, Kristalyn. So evocative. Brilliant. Yeah, totally. Extremely evocative. Stunning. Thank you so much. And also just the way, like the words and the way you delivered them as well. Yeah, really powerful. Appreciate it so much. Yes, so proud of you from Ashton. Amazing. Thank you again. All right.